Births, marriages and deaths are the main events when we get to meet a priest, most of us. And although we agree with the priest in some respects, we disagree in other respects and stay on the margins of that thing. But that thing, religious rites and rituals and practices, is a requirement of a society if it's to stay harmonious. If we had no arrangements how to interact with each other within our community, there would be conflict all of the time. So we have to have a binding agreement as to what's okay and what's not okay within the context of our time and place. And these rituals and ceremonies are, shall we say, officiated by the priesthood in order to give it a sense of God's permission. We sanctify marriage by having a ceremony with a priest in a church. And even when the church is not used, even when we're not making it sacred, we nevertheless go to a government office, and we get a stamp of approval from the government. It becomes a legally binding thing, and there are economic implications of that. Now, when you think about it, all we're doing in that exercise is somehow validated our sexual conduct. Why is it necessary to do that? Why can't we work it out for ourselves? And that remains a very big question. Why can't we work all this out by ourselves? The sad truth is that right now our species can't. We don't do very well trying to work out these questions for ourselves. If we did, then we wouldn't need priests and we wouldn't have priests. We would simply do the right thing, and we'd always know what is the right thing. There may not be books written, may not be laws and codes of morality inherent within our society, if we knew how to do it ourselves. So these moral codes and the priesthood and the law are backing up the moral code. These are requirements for someone who is not self-realized, not self-responsible, somebody who has not yet mastered the earth plane and knows how to behave well within a community. So the priest function represents our lack of responsibility in the higher sense of the word. There is another function, though. It serves to create a very clear definition of what are our core ideals.